we arrived in Hilton Head Island around lunchtime, so we made our first stop to get some lunch at the Frozen Frog. The food was really good and they had some delicious frozen drinks. And then we headed down to the beach, and of course we had to put our feet in the water. It was pretty cold since it's the end of October. The water was not like swimming friendly, but it was still really nice to just sit by the beach and listen to the waves and take in the beautiful ocean. They also had like a bunch of planes flying over, so that was kind of cool to watch. That was a good entertainment while we were there. We walked pretty much everywhere we went because there were great paths. There were a lot of people that rode bikes, so next time we come, we're definitely gonna have to bring some bikes to enjoy. After enjoying the beach and checking out all the shops in the area, we got some dinner at the Sandbar. This was one of our favorite spots of our whole trip. They had great drinks, they had amazing entertainment, and the food was so good. I got the salmon BLT and my husband got a chicken sandwich, and both were delicious. Then we went back down to the beach to catch the sunset, and it was absolutely breathtaking. We took a million pictures and videos because what else are you gonna do when there's a beautiful sunset? Next morning we woke up early and we headed over to the Sea Pine Resort. It's a $9 entrance fee and you get to spend the whole day there and you can explore the entire resort. This was probably our favorite stop of our whole trip there. I do suggest getting there pretty early because parking definitely filled up as the day went on. It got more and more crowded on this little part of the island. There is a lighthouse over here. There are a lot of restaurants and more shops in this area as well. The first thing we did was take a stroll by the water and enjoy this beautiful morning as we finished up our coffee. And then we headed over to the lighthouse when it opened. I believe it is open every day from 10 a.m. to 5:30 in the afternoon. The lighthouse costs $7.50 to go up, and it is a museum throughout, like the whole lighthouse. As you go up each level, there are different like areas that have history of the island itself and the people who have occupied the island over the years. So that was really interesting to read about. The view from the top was absolutely breathtaking, so I 10 out of 10 recommend coming up here and just checking out the island from this view. And the climb up there was fairly easy. It's not a huge lighthouse and the steps are really sturdy, so definitely check it out. Don't be intimidated by the hike because it was totally worth it. Once we were done at the top of the lighthouse, we decided to go down and check out the pier, which is right next door. This area was super pretty. We got to see one of the little pirate ship excursions they were taking off, so that was super cute. And then we decided it was time for some lunch. We ate at the harbor side. The food was really, really good. The drinks were delicious. And the view from where we were sitting was so cool. So that was really nice. Once we finished eating, we checked out some stores and then we headed back over to the area we were staying at and grabbed some ice cream and went to the beach. The next morning, we headed over to the Coastal Discovery Museum. This is a really neat museum. It is free and they of course accept donations. On the inside, they have history of the island, the animals who have occupied it, and the people who have occupied it as well. And they kind of break down at what point it became a tourist spot and how that came to be. And then on the outside, you can walk around the premises, and they have a lot of these little like overlooks of the marsh, which are absolutely beautiful. And they also have chickens, which is pretty cool. After we were done at the museum, we decided it was time for some lunch, so we stopped to grab some pizza and then we hit the road and headed back home to Georgia.